Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, former member of the Canadian National Kickboxing Team, Karate Black Belt, and BJJ Black Belt. Today, I'm going to give you the fundamentals of footwork and a few drills to get you started. So a couple of rules about footwork. Whatever direction you want to go, that's the foot you step with. What I mean by that is this. If I'm in my stance and I want to go forward, I have to step with my front foot. If I want to go back, I step with my back foot. If I want to go to my right, I step with my right foot. And if I want to go to my left, I step with my left foot. From the front, when I want to go forward, I step with my front foot. Back, I step with my back foot. To the right, I step with my right foot. To the left, I step with my left foot. I don't want to lead with my front foot. I don't want to reach, because what's going to happen is, in order to pick my front foot up off the floor, I'm unintentionally shifting my weight towards my back foot to pick my front foot up so I can stretch with it. Instead, what I want to do is I want to push off with my back foot when I want to step forward. And as my weight is shifting to my front foot, I'm going to pick my knee up just a little tiny bit and step forward. When I make that step forward, my next move is to catch up with my back foot. So I push off my back foot, pick up my front foot to step forward, and then immediately catch up with my back foot. The biggest mistake I see people make here is when they take a step with their front foot, sometimes the distance traveled by each foot isn't the same. Beginners especially, they'll take a big step with their front foot and too big of a step with their back foot. Or they'll take a big step with their front foot and too small of a step with their back foot. And now the stance changes. So keep in mind, when you're in your basic kickboxing stance, the distance between your 2 feet, try to keep this intact. I want you to get comfortable in your stance and then take stock of how this feels and try to duplicate that with every step you make when you're moving around. With those things in mind, here's what I want you to practice first. Get into your kickboxing stance. Now from here, I want you to practice pushing off with your back foot, stepping in with your front foot, and catching up with your back foot. Now step back by pushing off with your front foot, stepping away with your back foot, and then catching up with your front foot. When you step to your right, you're also going to add a little lean with your lead shoulder as you step with your right foot. That's going to help you load your weight onto the ball of your front foot and then catch up with that foot. So again, it looks like this. Again. And same thing for the left. A little turn with my back shoulder, loading my weight onto the ball of this foot. Then I'm going to step to the left with my left foot, push off with my right foot, and then catch up. Again. Once you've got that down, we're going to add a punch to it. Anytime you push a foot into the floor to get your body moving in a direction, you can throw your jab with it. So if I want to step forward, I'm going to push my back foot into the floor, step with my front foot, and as I'm pushing my back foot into the floor, it's like the gas pedal on a car. As you push, the car goes. In this case, the car is my punch. So I'm going to push off my back foot, extend my jab, and as my jab's extending, I step. Then I catch up with my back foot. When I go backwards, same thing. I push my front foot into the floor, step back with my back foot, and as I'm pushing my foot into the floor, I throw my jab, then I catch up. When I go to my right, same thing. Left, forward, back, right, left. One of the best ways to train fluidity with your footwork is by skipping. But this is also a fantastic tool for training this type of footwork on the floor. I'll show you what I mean. You're gonna take the rope and you're gonna spread it out on the floor and you're gonna stand behind it here. You're gonna go through the same movements we're doing. I'm gonna push off with my back foot, step with my front foot, pick my front foot up just high enough to clear the rope, and I catch up with my back foot. Now I'm gonna push off with my front foot, step with my back foot, and clear the rope with my front foot. Again, I step over, I step back. Over, back. Once you got that down, you're gonna make it a little more difficult by taking 2 steps in either direction. Without looking at the rope, I'm gonna push off with my back foot, step with my front foot, clear the rope, then catch up. Now, without looking at the rope again, I'm gonna do the same thing coming forward. When I go back, I'm gonna push off with my front foot, step with my back foot, clear the rope, and then I'm gonna do it again. When you get that down, you're gonna move a little quicker. When you've got that down, you're gonna try this sideways. So I'm gonna turn away from the rope here. My back foot is gonna start just a couple of inches away from the rope. I'm gonna look in this direction. I'm gonna push off with my front foot, step to my right, catch up with my front foot, then I'm gonna do it again. When I go back, I do the same thing, stepping with my left foot. And then a little quicker. Once you've got that down, we're gonna add a punch. You're gonna start in your stance, push your back foot into the floor, step with your front foot, and extend your jab. And you're gonna do it again. And you go backwards. And the same thing going sideways. The last one, you're gonna throw a jab on your first step, but then a jab cross on your second step. And you're gonna do this in all 4 directions. So going forwards, it looks like this. Step jab, cross. Step jab, cross. Step jab, cross. And to the side, jab, cross. Jab, cross. Let's add a second rope to the mix. So once you have all those other drills down, you're gonna put 2 ropes in a cross on the floor like this, and you're gonna stand in the middle of it. Try to perform this without looking down at all. You should be able to do it by feel. To start, I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna throw my jab, and I'm gonna step back and throw a jab. Then I'm gonna step out, throw a jab, step in and throw a jab. Then to my right, back to the middle, then to my left, back to the middle. And I should be able to do that without touching either one of the skipping ropes. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with the jab cross. So from here, step in, jab cross, step back, jab cross. Back again, and in again. To the right, to the middle, to the left, to the middle. Once you can do a full 2 or 3 minute round of moving with your footwork here and not touching either one of the ropes, not messing them up, then what I want you to do is this. Take the ropes. You're gonna do the exact same thing on the floor without the need for the ropes. If you employ these drills, pretty soon you'll be able to move around the ring nice and smooth and have fantastic footwork.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. I'm Michael Foley. I'll see you on the mats.